In Activity 10, Classifying Clouds, students go outside to observe, describe, and classify clouds. Students first determine the amount of cloud cover and then classify clouds by shape. Finally, students use weather symbols to record and describe current weather conditions. You will need the following materials from the kit: Activity Sheet 10, Parts A and B, envelopes from Activity 8, cloud chart, and weather data chart from Activity 8. You will also need to provide magazines. To prepare for the activity, make a copy of Activity Sheet 10, Parts A and B for each student. Conduct this activity on a day when there are clouds visible in the sky. Collect enough pictures of clouds so that there is at least one for each team of 2 students, and hang the cloud chart in a prominent place in the classroom. To begin the activity, have the students recall the previous activity and ask, what are clouds made of? Students should recall that clouds are made of water droplets. Inform them that today they will observe clouds and learn how to differentiate the different types of clouds. Next, distribute the students' journal envelopes. Give each student a copy of Activity Sheet 10, Part A, and lead them outside. Once outside, have the students observe the clouds. Ask students, how much of the sky is taken up by the clouds? Is it closest to none, 1/4, half, 3/4, or all of it? Allow students to discuss the answers until they reach a consensus. Then, define cloud cover as a term used to refer to the amount of sky taken up by the clouds. Explain to the students that the sky is said to be clear when less than 1/4 is taken up by clouds. For instance, it is said to be partly cloudy when 1/4 to 3/4 is taken up by clouds, and it is said to be cloudy when more than 3/4 is taken up by clouds. Then ask students, what should we use to describe today's cloud cover? Clear, partly cloudy, or cloudy? Answers will vary. Have the students look at the symbols on the first line at the bottom of Activity Sheet 10, Part A. Tell them that these symbols are used on weather maps to show what the weather is like in various places. Ask students which symbol best indicates today's cloud cover. Students' answers should correspond to the previous answer. Next, have the students observe the shapes of the clouds. Ask students, do all the clouds today have the same shape? What shapes do you see? Accept all reasonable answers. Some students may say they look like certain animals or imaginary characters. Then ask students, what color are the clouds? The students should say most of the clouds are white or gray. Ask students, do the clouds seem to be piled together, or would you say they are spread out? Their answers will vary depending on actual conditions. Next, return with the students to the classroom and show them the cloud chart. Ask a volunteer to identify each type of cloud on the chart. Share with the class the information about the kind of weather that usually accompanies each type of cloud. Cumulus clouds are usually seen on a sunny day. They are white, puffy, or billowy heaps. Cumulus clouds tower up to 3,600 meters from base to top, and the tops often look like cauliflower. Stratus clouds are low, layered, grayish-white clouds that usually produce rain and can cover the whole sky, making it appear drear. Stratus clouds near the ground are called fog. Cirrus clouds are white, feathery, wispy curls high in the sky that often indicate impending snowfall. After describing the cloud formation, distribute the students' journal envelopes and give each student a copy of Activity Sheet 10, Part B. Have them record the appropriate cloud description for the day. Encourage students to refer to the pictures on Activity Sheet 10, Part A for help in classifying the clouds. Next, give each team of 2 a picture of clouds. Instruct them to classify the clouds in the pictures by comparing the clouds with the drawings on the activity sheet and the cloud chart. If time is available, have the students exchange pictures with another team and classify the clouds in the picture. Circulate among the students, checking that they correctly classify the clouds. Review with the students the remaining weather symbols at the bottom of the activity sheet. Ask a volunteer to describe the kind of weather referred to by each symbol. Then, instruct students to record on Activity Sheet 10, Part B, the weather symbols describing today's weather. Finally, gather the class in front of the class weather data chart and record today's cloud cover on the cloud cover column. Have a volunteer record the symbol describing the cloud cover and instruct students to continue to record cloud cover and cloud descriptions during their daily weather observations. To conclude the activity, leave the cloud chart up for the remainder of the module. For science background, reinforcement activities, curriculum connections, and information about the Delta Science Reader, please consult your DSM Teacher's Guide.